look in the crib, she's not moving. She's not breathing.
This is the interrogation of Morris Beverly regarding the death of his 14-month-old daughter. She was found dead by her mother, Dunruna Smith, when she came to pick up the toddler. This case happened in Claiborne County, Mississippi.
So, man, it is not an accident. I was at the hospital. I saw what happened.
What happened to her?
I'm saying I saw the injuries.
His wife, Tikia Beverly's interrogation is also posted regarding this case. She is the child's stepmother. Morris told police he did not know what happened, and they found the child dead in her crib. He would eventually be charged with capital murder. In the end of this interrogation, you will find out their sentences.
Today, they told it's like a lie.
Well, you're not under arrest. You can leave at any time you get ready. That's just, like I said, we're going forward. That's basically...
Yeah, that's fine. You don't want to reload it?
What, man?
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay, I'm fine. Okay. Today is November 1st, 2017. The time is 12:41 at the Claiborne County Sheriff Department. Present this time is state of that.
What was Beverly for?
Spell Beverly.
Bevily 7032 Highway 61 South, Mississippi 39150.
How much education you got?
I obtained a specialist degree.
Current phone number.
601-831-5320.
All right, before we get a statement, we're gonna read your rights, okay? Before we ask you any question, you must understand your rights. You got a right to remain silent and then allow you to answer any question. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to talk to the lawyer for advice. Before we ask you any question, have what you're doing question. If you're not a full lawyer, it won't be appointed you for any question that you wish. You start to answer the question now without lawyer presence, you still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering any time if they call the lawyer. You understand all that?
Sir.
The waiver is I have read the statement of my rights, understand my rights are, and when to make the statement, answer the question. Allow one lawyer at this time to understand know what I am doing. No promises of threats have been made to me, no principle, urgent, or forced to be carried against me. You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
All right, need you to go forward and sign this form for me. Come on, you should sign it. That you understand that period. That period. I just read it to you. That's just your information. I just ask your name and all this stuff. You wouldn't answer any question that we have. Give a statement concerning the dry and smell of your daughter.
Yes, sir.
Start off from Friday night to Saturday when you first, how you obtained the ride, what time it was, okay. In your own words, up until you got home and you got discovered from not pre-born, not born.
Okay. Friday evening, my cousin Skinner had called and let me know that she was keeping my child for the night. She said that she had got her from my my baby's mother earlier that day, and was just calling just to let me know that she had her that Friday. So
You didn't play a moment that.
Deidreana Smith. So I had a game that Friday night, and it wasn't my weekend to have her anyway, so I didn't bother too much. That Saturday morning, I woke up, I had a community service in Jefferson County. While at the community service, I got a phone call from my father saying that my mom was basically in
What were the dates?
Yeah.
What were the dates?
Saturday
morning would have been the 21st. Okay.
So Saturday, October 21st, woke up that morning, had a community service event in Jefferson County. And while we were at the nursing home for our community service event, I got a phone call from my father saying that my mom was basically in critical condition, and the doctor said she didn't have much longer, so they wanted all of the family to come up. So during this time, leaving from Fayette to Gibson, I had a phone call from my auntie and Antoinette that my child was her here in Fort Gibson, and they didn't have a car seat or bag or anything like that. So I said, well, I'll just get her, just bring her to me. I have a car seat in her bag. She can come with me and my wife and my other child to Vicksburg. So around noon, the four of us traveled up to Vicksburg to the hospital. Mary Hill on 61.
Who was which?
My wife, Takia Beverly, Aubrey Beverly, and Gerard Smith. Aubrey's my 6-month-old. So the four of us, we drove up to Vicksburg. We went to the hospital. A lot of my family were in and out that day, so we stayed at the hospital. We never left the hospital. We stayed there up until about 8, 9 o'clock because my father had to run home to take a shower and grab some clothes because he had planned on staying the night. So after the four of us left, myself, my wife, and my 2 children, we stopped at a wing place, Next Level Wings on 61 South. This was a little after 9 o'clock, I believe. And I had a place in order to go. So I just went inside, I got my order, came back out. We ventured on down to Fort Gibson. My wife had placed an order at the Pizza Hut in Fort Gibson. I picked up her wings from out of there, made it home. By the time we were home, I can remember Gerard was asleep. So as we were in the house, I took Gerard in, took him to my room for a second just to change the diaper before I put her in the crib. So I gave her kisses, I gave her love, put her in the crib. She gave me one more. Laid her down, I gave her doll like I always do, and a teddy bear behind her like always. And she laid down, went on back to sleep. Me and my wife went in the room, went to sleep. Somewhere around 5, a little after 5 that morning, we woke up. I asked my wife to just get me something to drink out of the kitchen. So she got up. About 15, 20 seconds, wasn't even long. Just moments later, she ran back to the room crying, saying, Gerard. She's not breathing. Get up, go into her bedroom, right beside Mariah.
While recounting the traumatic discovery of his daughter, he uses a distant pronoun, saying, she ran back crying, saying she's not breathing, before clarifying it was his wife. The delivery is notably flat and procedural. This lack of visceral emotional language at the climax of the story could be analyzed for signs of emotional dissociation, narrative control, or the effects of shock.
Look in the crib, she's not moving, she's not breathing. I immediately called 911 to let them know. After calling 911, I immediately called my mother, Dee Rounds. I didn't let her know what had happened. I just told them to get to the house. I said, something's wrong. Just get to the house as soon as you can. She came over to the house. At that point, waiting for the police and everyone else that came over dealing with that.
So we took the baby. Was a how about it? Cold was she was normal?
When I took her in the bed,
Yeah.
oh, she felt normal. Normal enough for me not to. It's not something that I would think to check before she got in bed of how, was she cold or warm. We were in a warm car coming home, so I imagine she.
Did you do anything prior to being placed in the bed before you went to sleep?
Nothing.
You didn't think you laid in the bed was straight to sleep?
That's all right.
investigator Denton with the state of Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to ask a couple of questions. All right, Mr. Beverly, you said that y'all,
Like 8 before I went to sleep.
okay, y'all come from the hospital
Yes,
in
sir.
Pittsburgh, Mississippi, married him,
Yes, sir.
and y'all were in what type of car?
Dodge Charger.
A Dodge Charger?
Yes, sir.
And who was driving?
I was driving.
And where was the kids?
They were in the back seat in the car seats.
They were both in car seats?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did anything happen in the cars on your way from the hospital?
No, sir.
Okay. Who was on the front?
My wife.
Okay. So name everybody that was in the car.
Boris Building, Fort, which is myself, Kid Beverly, my wife, Aubrey, Beverly, my 6-month-old, and Gerard Smith, my 15-month-old.
And y'all were riding in what kind of car?
Dodge Charger,
What year?
2011, I believe.
2011.
Yes, sir.
And that is a 4-door, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And y'all left the hospital, Merit Health in Pittsburgh, Mississippi, headed 61 South,
Yes, sir.
and stopped at Next Level.
Next level wings. I believe that's the name. Yes, sir.
Okay. What was going on in the car from the hospital to Next Level?
Nothing. I knew they were sleepy, so I played the little lullaby through Bluetooth on my phone.
Okay. And so both kids were asleep?
Yes, sir.
No crying, no nothing?
No, sir. No crying. No.
Okay, so when you walked out of the hospital, did you notice anything about Ryan?
No, sir. Just covered them up and walked to the car.
Was she asleep then?
She had just woken up because they were asleep prior to us leaving the hospital. So she had just woken up. Just woke up from the time I got her back in the car from the hospital.
Okay, who was in the hospital room when you guys left?
Just my father and my mother when we left. Like I say, everybody had left a little earlier, and I was just waiting until my dad got back up there with my mom.
Okay, so what were the kids doing? I
They
know
were sleeping on the little sofa right there on the bed.
both of them were asleep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what time was it when you got ready to leave, when your dad got back?
It was around 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yes, sir. So in that area.
So we on October the 21st at 9 p.m. at night. You're leaving
Approximately 9.
Approximately. And you're leaving Vicksburg, Merit Health in Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
You get into your car, you strap the kids in the back seat,
Yes, sir.
and you head south on 61.
Yes, sir.
Before leaving the city limits, you stop at Next Level.
Yes, sir.
Who gets out of the car?
I got out of the car.
Did you leave the car running?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who was all in the car?
My wife and my 2 children.
Okay. What was going on? Was a kid asleep or what was going on?
To my knowledge, while I was in the store, they were asleep. My wings weren't ready, so I had to wait a little bit inside.
About how long do you think you waited at one place?
Probably about 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you got your food, went back and got in the car.
Yes, sir.
Anything different? Did you notice anything different in the car?
No, sir.
Did your wife inform you of anything?
No, sir.
What was she doing?
She was just sitting in the front seat, probably on the phone.
On the phone, talking or just?
I just text. Can't truly recall. She was 9 times out of 10 was probably on the phone.
Okay. All right, and then you proceeded south on 61.
Mm-hmm.
Did the kids wake up at any point in time?
Not to my knowledge. Not that I can remember. If they worked, they did wake up and maybe making noise. Maybe.
Did you have to make any sudden stops or anything?
No, sir. I only stopped by May at that point was a Pizza Hut.
I'm saying, did you have to make any sudden stops to keep from avoiding getting anything
No.
that caused any injuries or anything?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. So then when you got to the city limits of Fort Gibson, and what was your next stop?
Pizza Hut, right on top of it.
Okay. What was going on with the kids at that point?
I believe I was still asleep at that point.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you stopped at Pizza Hut on 61.
Yes, sir.
And about what time is it now?
Probably around 5:25.
Okay.
Somewhere in that area.
Okay. And goes into Pizza Hut in Fort Gibson.
Yes, sir.
And Did you get out or did your wife get out?
I got it.
Okay. And what was going on at that point in the car? He had still asleep?
Probably so, yes, sir.
You don't know?
No, no problem. Sleep. Like I say, I didn't hear them making any noises. They were quiet. Just thinking they were asleep.
Okay, what was your wife doing?
Just sitting, waiting on food.
Okay. You got out and went inside.
Yes, sir.
How long were you taking there?
Oh, they were waiting to break. I just went in, paid for them, came on out.
Okay. And basically you got back in the car and nothing different.
Nothing different.
Okay. And then where did you go?
I went home to 732. I was 61 stop.
7032 Highway 61 South.
Yes, sir.
When you got home, what happened?
Packed up the things out the car, baby bags. My wife grabbed Aubrey, I grabbed Jariah. She weighs a little more, so I used to grab her when they lived together. And at that point, went in the house, took the kids to the our bedroom, took the kids to our bedroom. I changed Jariah, she had a wet diaper, and took her to bed.
How was Jariah when you changed her?
She was fine. She looked around a little. She was still tired, I can tell you. She didn't whine or cry or anything. Just changed the diaper. And like I said, her room is probably about 10 feet from mine at most. Took her to the room, gave her hugs and kisses like I always do. Told her I love her. Laid her down. She's a big girl, so if I say, go ahead and lay down, babe, she'll just go ahead and lay down. It's nighttime.
Okay, and how did you place her in the bed?
I placed her on the side, her back to the wall. She was facing out towards the rest of the room.
So you left or right side you placed her on?
It would be her left side.
Okay, you placed her on the left side?
It's her left side. And, her doll in her arms.
Was she whining or anything? And crying?
She usually does.
She just, when you put the dry diaper on her, she
You drill her down and say, baby, go ahead and lay down. She goes.
Did she have to have anything, juicy bottle or anything?
No, she had a cup throughout the day, but no usually leave a bottle or anything with her. She just a bed, her little doll.
Okay, so what was in the bed when you placed her in the bed?
Just her bed, her doll, and her blankets. Your white blanket, sheet.
Okay. All right, and about what time do you think it is then?
It's probably around a little bit after 10, probably. Wasn't too late. Somewhere after 10 o'clock.
Okay. So when you placed her in the bed, what did you do then?
Went back in my room. I'm trying to think if I took a shower. Probably took a shower. Yep, I did take a shower.
When did you eat?
I ate the wings.
When did you eat?
After I ate the wings, after I took a shower.
Okay, so you went back to your room, you took a shower. And what's your wife's name?
Kid.
Who?
Tequila.
Takia. Where is Takia?
Tequila's with the baby.
The 6 month.
6 months.
Okay, where is that 6 month old sleep?
She sleeps in her bassinet in the room with us.
In the master bedroom.
Yes, sir.
And Jariah has her own room, and she's in a crib.
Yes, sir.
Describe that crib.
It's a white crib. It's a sturdy crib. It's one of those ones that eventually converted to a twin size bed, a day bed. It's just a baby crib. Actually, we had both. We had 2 cribs in there.
Okay.
The baby's just too small to be in a crib like that.
So there's 2 cribs in this one room.
Yes, sir.
Okay. They're both the same.
Yeah, pretty much ideal.
Oh.
Only the baby's crib that matches up high right now. She got a rise crib that matches at the bottom, so she can't ever, climb out. So
Okay. And what is the frame? Is it metal?
wood,
It's a wood frame.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. And you basically had her in the bed, and you turned the light on. Is it night light inside there, inside the room?
No, so it's not a night light in the room. It's a night light in the hallway. So we walk through, the light shines her.
Okay. Did you have any monitors or anything in that room?
No, sir.
No Baby mother?
Not anymore. No, sir.
Oh, okay.
We used to use the iPad for it, but since she's gotten older now, we don't use it anymore.
And if she basically started crying, you can
Her door was open. Her door was open. You're kind of like from where I'm sitting to that door here.
Okay, describe that distance.
Like I say, it's
Estimated
no more than 10 feet.
10.
Yeah, no more than 10 feet.
Okay, so
Probably less than 10 feet.
So your master bedroom to the room where Jariah was asleep was about 10 feet.
Yes, sir.
So if she started crying, you can hear it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that you placed her in the bed, you went back in your room, and you took a shower.
Yes, sir.
Where was your wife at?
Took a shower in the hall bathroom.
In the hall bathroom. In proximity of Jariah's room where she was, where is that?
Next door.
Now with the shower going, you can't hear anything, or can you?
If the shower's going, no, sir.
You can
Probably if the door's closed, the shower's going, and she'd have to be screaming for you to just hear her here.
Okay. So where is your wife now
When I'm showering,
Yeah.
with the baby
and where are they?
in the master bedroom.
And what's going on with them?
Just waiting for me to get out. So, but I believe the baby was still up. I believe the 6-month-old was still up. So, if I'm showering, she'll have a baby. And then if I go out and get her until she comes back in.
Okay. So the baby dad woke up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably so.
You can't recall?
Okay, honestly, probably if we didn't shower together, she probably was awake and she was watching.
So y'all normally shower together?
Every now and then.
Every now and then? Okay. And basically after that, then when she got out of the shower, what was your wife doing?
Waiting on me to
Okay.
come back around so she could shower
Okay. And where was it with the 6-month-old?
with me at this point.
Okay. So she was holding the 6-month-old?
I can't recall. She was holding it. Now she was in the room with me.
She was in the room? And when you got in the room, basically she got up to go.
Yes, sir.
Did she say anything about Jariah or woke up and anything?
She did say she heard her cough a little bit. That's normal, but other than that, nothing.
She said she heard
She heard her cough or something.
What did that? What? Just did Jariah have a cold?
She actually did. She was actually fine.
A significant moment occurs. He states his wife heard a cry, then immediately retracts it with, she actually didn't, and labels that retraction itself as suspicious. This is a clear moment of narrative confusion and self-contradiction. It suggests internal stress or conflict in managing the story's details, and his projection of the word suspicious onto his own statement reveals underlying anxiety about the narrative's coherence.
So was that was suspicious or did not suspect anything? If she coughed you, that's what your wife would tell you every time?
Mm-hmm. But I didn't think anything of it. It wasn't a constant cough. I didn't hear it. Like I said, our rooms right beside each other, so it wasn't hacking or anything like this. It's probably.
Now this is when you got out of the shower, right?
Yes, sir.
And she said that she heard her cough. What else did she do? Did she go in to see if everything was okay?
She has to come through there. That's how she heard her coming through from the hall bathroom, baby room, our room,
And where was she coming from?
the hall bathroom, shower.
Okay. But you were in the shower.
No, this is afterwards.
So after you got in the room,
I'm in the room now with the child.
okay,
My wife is in the shower.
okay.
My wife has to pass through Jariah's room to come back to the room.
Okay.
So as you're coming through, she can hear coughing. So
Okay. So she was exiting the shower. Okay. But when you got out of the shower, you went in the room, your wife was already in the room with the 6-month-old, Aubrey. And basically, she had been with Aubrey the entire time, or did she get up and...
to my knowledge, I'm in the shower.
Okay, so did she, y'all eat together?
Together when we got back in the room.
Okay, so basically, she took a shower.
I took a shower, she took a shower, we ate together.
And what was Aubrey?
She was either asleep or with us one.
Had you heard any noises from Jariah?
No, sir.
Jariah is sound asleep by now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you, pretty much both of you guys got out and you ate your wings.
Yes, sir.
About what time is it now?
It's probably about 11 o'clock now.
Okay. And then what happened?
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Okay, and then you wake up.
Wake up a little after 5. Talk a little bit. I guess we're gonna give me something to drink. I just didn't feel like getting up. And,
Did she resist or did she go ahead and get it?
she made, so, like I said, we had woke up, just a little pillow talk for a couple minutes, not just ask, hey, can you give me something to drink? That's when she went and got me something to drink. Well, she didn't actually make it past that. That's when she came back to the wing and let me know something wrong with her eye.
How did you know that?
Because just had looking, you have to look down in there as you walk by. You're not just gonna walk by your child bed and not look at her.
So what made her think something was wrong?
She said she was turned over, and that's when I ran over. She wasn't breathing. She wasn't moving.
How was she when you ran over? What's her position?
At this point now, she's on her back.
She's on her back. Now you said that's when your wife saw her.
Now when my wife saw her from what she described, she was on her stomach with her head in the top corner of the crib.
Her head in the top corner.
Top corner of her stomach. I guess my wife just pulling the bag or trying to, get her out of the corner, realized that she wasn't breathing. And that's, I guess, when she came and got me.
Okay. How long did that take before she got back?
Just moments.
So she had enough time to go in there and turn her over and run back?
It doesn't take 36 to do that.
Okay, 30 seconds about.
See, it doesn't take that long.
Okay.
I wouldn't, like I say, you're not thinking about this as you send your wife to go get sports, they're not really counting moments or anything like that. I just know my wife came in very distraught, saying something's wrong with Barbara. Not Barbara, dry, she's not breathing.
Where's Barbara at this time?
Barbara's still in the bed asleep.
She's in the bed with you guys, or
She's either in the bed or the bassinet.
she's in the bed with that that you can't recall?
It was one of the two.
Okay. And basically, when you got up, she was laying on her back.
At this point, she, I guess, here, when she pulled over, that's when she realized. And that's how I got.
Okay.
That's when I called 911. And then I called her mom.
So she never went in the kitchen?
No.
Here? Okay. All right, well, we have some other things that we want to ask you about.
Sure.
And, let me see. Okay, you have the, what we do basically, no, we're gonna go with the, corner.
Corner.
Inform them about what that report entails.
Corner, not it.
Yes, corner first. The corner, you familiar with the corner that came to your home that day?
Yes, sir. Not for me, or just our,
Okay.
well,
No, just inform, summarize the summation of what the results are. That's what
He basically said 14-year-old child was found in a bed by her father not breathing. Father called 911. Clayton County Sheriff Department called. Clayton County Coroner called coroner or doctor. That's what he said.
And that's normal. That's normal. We have to do that in any situation. So when the coroner ordered an autopsy is conducted where a state medical examiner goes in and they do this on a daily basis. This is all they do. I don't know how they do it, but they do that on a daily basis, and well experienced in this. They're very experienced in this. So, James, inform them as to what the results of the autopsy were.
Cause of death is head trauma. Manner of death is homicide. Head trauma.
That's not possible. For cause winning,
What do you mean by winning?
like, when are they saying that the head trauma occurred?
That's what he found with the autopsy.
You know what I'm saying, that's very vague. We need to be saying that it occurred
We are still working on the exact time frame.
because it could not have occurred while she was with me that Saturday.
Did you notice anything that would have been indicative of that?
No.
Your child suffering any kind of head trauma?
She was with me from the time I picked up my aunt around noon to when I found her that morning. All the walking she did with me was in the hospital.
Now, the autopsy report said there's multiple trauma to her head. And it's not from a fall. And it's not one of those ones that can come from a fall. It's basically one of those ones that calls from an intentional deal or something similar to that. And what we want to do, I'm not accusing you of anything, and I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. What I'm trying to do is find out what could simulate that. What could be something that's the reason I asked you those questions as to what happened. Was there a sudden stop? Remember I asked you that question, was there a sudden stop?
Wasn't it?
Okay, she didn't
That's
fall
what I'm
on.
asking now. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's very, in my opinion, very vague to the point where, like I said, I hadn't had any that week up until when I got in that Saturday. She was at the hospital the entire day.
Let me narrow down a bit, please. He said that this is not something that she could have sustained, ended up playing and eating or nothing. When it happened pretty quick. Not nothing that would have lingered for a week or so.
So basically it's narrowed down to
Hours.
within hours.
That's impossible. That's impossible. That's impossible. Without there, no rule, no anything, no nothing. That's impossible. I'm not saying that medical examiner doesn't know what he or she is doing. But somebody say, look, that's impossible. That's impossible. We're in a hospital an entire day. This child did not cry an entire day in the hospital.
Did you see any swelling about her head?
Even when the coroner came, they have pictures. She did not have any swelling, any bruising from anything. That's impossible.
You think she could have bumped her head or anything or something? Do you think somebody could have dropped her without you knowing? Not somebody. I got to be honest with you. I'm shooting straightforward with you. Do you think your wife could have possibly dropped her and didn't say anything?
My wife didn't happen to drop.
And so basically your wife had no dealings with her at all.
Knowing that day to where she could have dropped her. When we got home that night, I took her to the bed, I changed her diaper, and I laid her down.
So when you laid her down, everything was
That was it.
okay. Everything was fine.
Everything was fine.
You didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
I'm sorry.
When you got in the shower, do you think your wife did went in the room?
And done what?
No, I'm just saying, do you think she could have went back in the room? You know, she said that she called when she got out of the shower.
No, I don't see the reason for her to go back in the room.
So do you know if she went back in the room? 100%.
Yeah, I'm 100% she wouldn't have went back alone. There was no reason she wouldn't leave Aubrey in there by herself
Okay.
to go back no.
And Aubrey cannot do anything. Aubrey can't walk. So basically, who else was inside the house at that time?
Nobody, just us.
So only 2 adults in the house at that time.
Could you see your wife in the shower?
Could I see my wife?
Yeah.
No, sir.
So you came where and said, say, when she be wife in the shower?
I can't.
Could you see her?
No, sir.
So how you know what she doing?
If my wife would have,
No, not you. If I said, could you see back her? Could you see her?
no, sir.
She came back to the same, you know exactly what she was doing while you took that shower. Can't you?
No, sir.
Okay, that's my question.
Basically, like I said, we're not trying to, don't get on the defense on this.
I'm not
Basically,
getting on the fence. Based on that report there, for me to be in the home with my child the entire night, and my child did not cry an entire night, and for a report to say that she, that you said blunt force trauma to the head, in multiple places, for her to never cry, that doesn't add up. For her to not have a bruise or any swelling, that does not add up. Blunt force trauma will cause some type of bruising, some type of swelling. They took pictures that morning as soon as they got there, and my child had no discoloration on her at all.
The third key moment here when he argues, my child had no discoloration on her at all. That does not add up. He shifts from simple denial to directly challenging the medical evidence with his own lay observation. This transition shows him engaging in debate, using his perceived logic to dismantle the professional conclusion. Psychologically, it's a move from defensive denial to active confrontation, an attempt to reassert control over the narrative and create reasonable doubt by attacking the evidence itself.
That does not add up. That doesn't make sense. That's not factual. That report can't be factual.
tell me this, just think back, what could have been something that would have caused that for them to see some trauma in the head? Just think back.
She was a toddler. She may have fallen somewhere
That you don't know.
that I don't know about.
Okay.
But she had not fallen while she was with me.
So you have no knowledge of her falling.
No.
Okay. Tell me something. Let's go back to July the 22nd. Then go ahead. Just show the pictures.
Are you familiar with ever having injuries in the head?
Yes.
Familiar with black eye?
Not a black guy.
Not familiar with black eye.
Not with me.
You had a black eye?
She's never had a black eye with me.
I got pictures of with black eye.
She's
Well, basically, hold on.
She's never been with me and got that black eye. The only thing that happened with my child while she was with me, she fell on the concrete, bumped her nose and her head. And we immediately took her to the ER once that happened. Now, I just don't see how you can bump your nose here, your head here, and have a black eye. The reason my child's eye looked this color was because when she was with her mother, then my child has eczema, and they were not giving her eczema cream. So this would all look black. I have pictures of that from when I took her up there in my phone.
Okay.
So let's get that clear.
Okay, that's clear. I understand that. Now, basically, have there ever been any allegations that was filed with the Department of Human Services that they had to come out and
Yes, sir.
let's talk about that.
Okay.
Tell me about it.
I got a phone call from Department of Human Services saying that someone anonymously placed the call saying that we were abusing Gerard.
Now, tell me this, when was that?
Y'all should add.
Was it last year, this year?
It was this year.
It was this year.
Excuse me.
Was it before school, after school started, or
What school that started?
school that started this
I
year?
believe so.
So would it have been this school year?
I believe so.
So that school started what month? August. So it would have been around that time?
It should be on file somewhere. I don't know.
I would go and look it up.
Yeah,
What-
it was within the last 3 months or so.
It was within the last 3 months from October,
From this present day.
from this present day. Okay. Tell me about it. I don't have it.
Okay, I'll tell you as much as I know. Someone the 9-foot call, didn't leave a name, so we had to have a meeting with I guess it was in Department of Human Services, whatever.
Yes, DHS.
Oh yeah, DHS. Myself, my wife, my other child's mother, Deidreana Smith, her aunt. We met. The mother said she didn't know who to make that call. She said she know we would never done anything like that, or she doesn't know the reason why someone would have made that call. And that was that. She said she didn't know why anybody would have made that call. That was about that. We went on.
So the allegations were
False.
What was the allegations though? Who was doing it? Was it Deidreana or was it you and Kia? You said Kia.
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 Yeah. I mean, that was they said that was me and Kia. Her mother has had calls on her, Deidreana Smith. People have made calls on her about different things, and I'm not sure
That's
the reasons why.
As it related to
Right.
what was tell me about that?
I don't know.
You didn't look into it?
No, not really.
Was it abuse or was it something else?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. That was a while. It was a couple times.
When was this?
This has been a couple times just throughout the past year.
You didn't look into it to see
Yeah, we talked about it, but I mean, it didn't come to anything.
it was nothing there that would support the allegations?
He didn't personally involve me, so I didn't have much say so.
But I'm saying your child, though, right?
Yeah, no. I didn't truly know all about it. So I'm saying I just didn't get factual information about it.
Okay.
I mean, I had, disagreements with my child's mother on certain things, but as long as my child was taken care of, those type of, it was like mixed, like people calling on each other type of deal, so I didn't just get into that type of stuff.
But have you seen any signs of any type of abuse in the past?
Not abuse, neglect, like I say, her eczema would flare real bad because she wouldn't get an eczema cream, or she kept a cold and stuff like that, but nothing as far as physical abuse.
No signs of physical abuse?
No signs of physical abuse, no sir.
Okay. Even when the allegation came about, Deidreana's mother?
Never signs of physical abuse.
Okay. Has it ever been any signs of physical abuse that you had to go and take care of business or basically?
Not physical abuse, no sir.
No signs at all?
No.
Any type of abuse?
I said neglect, rather, just making sure that she's taking her medicine for she would keep it cold. She always had a cold for some reason. She made sure she keep them taking her medicine or finishing her antibiotics. Make sure she had an eczema cream on every day, stuff like that.
Okay. You just
Her
had
skin would break out real bad.
Okay, so she just had to have it daily.
Well, eczema cream, yeah, she would need that almost daily.
Okay. But does she bruise easy with eczema?
You mean that she grew?
Like, would it be easy if she bumped
If
into
she,
her while she's walking like a toddler dude? I mean,
I wouldn't necessarily say the eczema will make her bruise easily. If she didn't use it, it will make her skin glare.
have you ever seen any bruises on her? Jan, do you have anything else?
just gonna say this, that your baby drive. Something happened. It is not an accident. I was at the doctor's office. I saw what happened.
What happened to him?
I'm saying I saw the injuries.
Where?
I went to the toe drop
Where?
to the head.
Let me explain this to you. What we're trying to do, this is an if. We're trying to find out exactly what happened. There's an explanation for everything, and I can't get anywhere, James can't get anywhere, you can't get anywhere as to finding out what happened. We have to get answers to the injuries that James witnessed during the autopsy. If I get mad and I start accusing you and saying you did it, or if I accuse anybody and say that they did it, I'm not gonna get anywhere. If James get mad and say that you did it and just doing that, we're not gonna get anywhere.
No.
You get mad, you not thinking about everything and giving us everything that you can, then we're not gonna get to the bottom of this. We're here for it to right now. And basically, we're trying to find out what actually happened. There's answers to everything. And that's the reason we're asking you these specific questions. Like I told you initially, this is not one of those where we're gonna accuse you. We're not gonna be hostile with you. And like I told you, at any point in time, you can get up and leave. But basically, what we're doing is trying to find out this for it to right sake. Trying to find out exactly what happened. And what we want you to do is keep an open mind and just think about it and not try to self-preservate or try to get something. Just lay it all out. Let us sort through it.
Really, the fact that somebody else believe this, you gotta get to it.
No,
That
yes.
thing.
No, that's it. I'm gonna have too much else to say.
Sometimes you can go longer, so you might say, wait a minute. But
No, that's
anything.
no, that's it. My thing is, we are intelligent men. I just want to know, how can she have head trauma or blunt head trauma?
Mr. Beverly,
Well, I mean, you didn't worry. I'm
Go ahead,
asking
do
a question.
it.
I'm asking a question. I'm not a doctor. How can she have blunt head trauma with no bruises, no swelling? I don't even know, and I'm asking.
now there is such thing as internal injuries. There are such things as internal injuries. You can Google it or look it up. I'm not a doctor. Like I said, I don't know how to explain it medically, but there are such things where there are internal injuries, and some people sustain injuries in car accidents, and there's no out signs could be for the outside of the front.
And I'm just saying, to say it happened hours before the coroner arrived, and I distinctly remember laying my child down, putting her to sleep, and we going to bed.
At what time?
Before 11 o'clock, I laid good night.
11 p.m. on October.
Before 11 o'clock p.m.
On
October
October.
the 21st.
That's a Saturday night.
That's a Saturday night.
Okay.
I distinctly laid her down and gave her a kiss and told her I love her like I always do, and passed through there and back. And my child, to get hit in the head or blood for trauma, and she never cries.
Tell me this. I can't help but think about this, Mr. Beverly. Tell me this. Your child is 14 months old. And your wife, how long have y'all been married?
A little over a year.
A little over a year. So you were dating your wife before y'all got married? About how long?
Probably a year.
Okay. And has she come to grips with it?
My wife comes to grips with it. When my wife was pregnant on maternity leave, my wife kept dry for months up until she had out. When her mother wouldn't keep her or put her in daycare.
Okay.
My wife did that. So my wife loved that child like it was hers. My wife kept her and helped raise her while I was at work each and every day. She was at home pregnant by herself.
Okay. So how did Deidre and your wife get along?
Like any baby mother and man's wife probably would. They had to disagree, but for the most part, we made it work.
Okay.
For the most part, we made it work. It wasn't for the sake of drama, we just made it work. We had disagreements here and there. Never any physical altercations or anything like that. We made it work. She would pick her up, drop her off. We would always end up picking up and dropping off. Times we had disagreements, we would invite Deidre over. Deidre went over to the house to talk to her.
How your wife feel about what happened to Gerard?
Sick. And I hate her because I just know how strong I am. And I know she's not as strong as me.
Has there ever been any other disagreements as of recent?
We've actually been pretty good as of recent between me and my wife and my baby mother.
Now's the time to lay it out, man. If it's something, I would love to know about it. And if you care not to share it, just let me know that there was something that you care not to go into details about. Or
I've tried to be as thorough as possible. Everything that I've said, because you know, I wanted to know, like, did my baby have a tumor or something, or you know, thinking it had to be something like that. That's why hearing that and replaying that night over and over and over and over and over. That's why I said it just does not seem possible. It just does not seem. It just does not seem possible.
But tell me this: have you ever disciplined your daughter?
Yeah.
How?
Just,
On her hand?
yeah, just talk to her.
Did your wife ever discipline her?
Same way, just and talk to her.
And that was it?
That's it.
There's never been anything that was out of order
No,
that you had to tell her to step it down a little bit?
no.
Has it ever been anything with the mother, Deidre, where you told her to step it down a little bit?
The times where my wife kind of went at it with words. But other than that, I just asked them just respect each other.
They went at it with words?
Yeah. Just texting. Sometimes, but that's how we communicate, because we all work and stuff. So we have a group where we text and communicate about the baby.
Mm-hmm.
But other than like I said, we're adults. We don't always get around. But other than that, just respect each other. I told my wife the same.
Okay, what I'm saying is, you ever had to tell Deidre as far as discipline to step it down?
I never actually talked to her about how she disciplined Sherrod, honestly.
And so, how often does your wife keep your daughter?
Since Aubrey has been born, and since I've been playing, since I coached football, I don't have as much time to eat as I used to. Like I said, when kid was pregnant, you know, maternity, she would keep her basically all the week. Since school has started back, I get home late. What we do is on Fridays, kid will pick her up from her mother Friday morning, and she would stay with her grandparent mom. She would stay with my mom and dad on Friday because I have games on Fridays.
Okay.
And I pick her up Saturday mornings,
Okay.
and we would take her back Sunday afternoon.
Okay, so Kia basically didn't have her much by herself.
No.
Did Kia want to keep her by herself, or it was just by design that you didn't want her to be keeping her by herself, or how was that?
What?
Yeah.
You saying?
Did Kia, was it by design that she didn't keep her much by herself, or?
Oh no, with family.
Okay.
I want to be with my wife, my two girls on the weekends because it's my time off.
Okay.
So like, it was by design that I wanted my whole family with me on weekends.
Okay. And Kia was on board with that. Had never had any problem with that. Okay. All right, Jim, do you have anything else?
Anything else we had this day? Here, there you go. The true correct fashion to the best of your ability.
That's my business, yes sir.
Time now is 1:30 p.m. November 1st, 2017 at the Cleveland County Sheriff's Department. And once again, out there, the information I put in,
What's better than before?
let's go ahead and interview at this time.
In 2019, prosecutors charged Morris with capital murder for the death of his child, as well as his wife. After a lengthy trial, Morris was found not guilty of capital murder. The capital murder charge is being dismissed without prejudice, which means he can still be charged if new evidence emerges.